Welcome to Muscleworks. My name is Kyriacou. We're going to do another program of the gym. Today we're going to go around and do a few different exercises, and hopefully by doing that we'll show you how to improve your training techniques, and hopefully that will help you progress and achieve what you're looking for. Darren, how you doing? You're doing legs today, obviously. You're squatting, yeah? Okay, what we're going to do is, I want you to do your workout, do your set. Hopefully you're doing everything right. If you're doing it a little bit wrong, I will try and correct you, and hopefully we'll improve if you're doing anything wrong, obviously. Okay? I'll just watch you do it, and we'll go from there. Actually, that was near enough perfect. The only thing that I would say, obviously because you're tall, it's harder for people that are tall to do squats, to do legs. For short people like me, it's a lot easier and a lot better. Two things, you had the bar a bit too low on your back, which is a little bit on the powerlifting sort of side of things. And in reality, we don't care about how much weight you're going to lift. How much stimulation you're going to create on your legs, on your thighs. And maybe your stand was a little bit wider than it should be. But apart from that, really, what I would suggest is when you go to the top, don't completely lock out and stop. Go to the top, but be like 98% locked out, and then come down and do your next rep. Yeah, so it's because do that after you've done 7, 8, 9 reps and you feel that you need to rest for a split second and then carry on. That's okay, but not from the first few reps. Try and create a bit more stimulation, because that takes away from the intensity. You know, intensity is the amount of productive workload that you can do in a specific amount of time. So the more intensity you create, the more hypertrophy, the more muscle building you create. And your objection is to create more muscle. Okay, let's try and do the same set. Try not to put the bar so high on your shoulders, so low I mean, and try and stand a little bit narrower. Not too much, but a little bit narrower. And don't lock out unless you have to, after you fatigued yourself a bit. Okay, let's do it. Perfect. Only lock out completely when you feel that your thighs are going to be, they're burning and you can't do it. Perfect. Okay. Okay. All right, you tell me. I don't want to put words in your mouth. You tell me two things. You're breathing deeper more now. And how do the thighs feel? They're on fire. Yeah. When did that burning sensation come in? 5, 6 reps, you see? And that because you kept the intensity there. You know, don't rush it. You know, it's not how fast you're doing that. As long as you're in control, you be in control. And then you learn yourself. Say you do 7, 8 reps, then you can pause for a couple of seconds, then do another 2, 3, pause a couple of seconds, and that way you can end up doing one set that will probably be equivalent to 4 or 5 sets of doing them the other way, which means you conserve a lot of energy, which that energy will help you recover and grow. Brilliant. What are you training? Hamstrings?
Yeah, then hamstrings.
Okay, let me see you do it. And then we'll go from there. Okay, how does it feel?
These bits are hurting. Feel tense.
You felt it, yeah? But how many sets you done so far?
I've done 3.
Actually, the weight you're using is quite high.
Think.
I didn't think you were able to use that weight. All right, 2 things. When you was doing it, after about 2-3 reps, you stop doing the full movement. You were stopping half, sort of 80% of the way. You wasn't going all the way down. Because the weight is a little bit heavier than it should be, you was using more your bum than your actual hamstrings to lift the weight. So if we dropped it by, I don't know, 20%, I want you to change 2 things. I want you to, don't rush the movement obviously, there's a nice control, but instead of lying on the bench flat, I want you to lie on your elbows.
On my elbows?
Yeah, so you raise your body up a little bit,
okay.
And I want you to make sure your hamstrings, your legs go back nearly 100%, back to the thing. Have you recovered from the set?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. We dropped the weight by 20%, but because you was using your hamstrings only,
I feel a lot more.
You feel a lot more.
Yeah.
Well, see, 2 things that happen. Your lower back and your buttocks. I mean, I know some people won't involve their bum in the exercise because they want to make it firmer or whatever, but we're training hamstrings, so that's what you should be training. Because the weight, I mean, when I saw you having that weight, I knew straight away.
Yeah, they were too heavy. That's because that's what my friends were doing, innit? So
This is why I advocate training by yourself, so you don't end up having to compete with other people and doing things you shouldn't be doing. But everybody wants a training partner, because if the training is not coming from here, it's never going to happen. If you need other people to tell you do 2 more reps or 3 more reps, or to encourage you to train, then it's never going to happen. You're never going to achieve your dream if you're relying on other people to tell you. It should be coming from your heart. Thanks. Everybody goes on about training partners in this sport. In reality, it's my philosophy is not to have a training partner, for a simple reason that either you're going to be chasing them to catch up with them or what they're doing, or they're chasing you and you don't want them catching you. So you end up doing a bit more weight, a bit more cheating on the movement so they don't catch up with you, because as human beings we're competitive creatures, and because that competitiveness and that ego, it messes up the whole process of improving and getting better in what you're doing. So if you think you need a training partner for you to train, then there's a problem somewhere, because training should be from the heart. It shouldn't be relying on other people to encourage you to do 2 more reps or 3 more reps or 5 more reps. And it really annoys me when I hear people shouting in the gym, oh yeah, 2 more reps, come on, all that. That is rubbish. In reality, it should be coming from your heart. You shouldn't need somebody to tell you to do another rep or 2 more reps or 10 more reps. It should be coming from you. You're competing with yourself, and that's what should happen. When you go on stage or whatever, if you're competing, you don't have anybody else hold your hand and come and stand next to you. You do it by yourself. The same with the training. It should be done by yourself. Toby, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Okay. Wait, you're training biceps?
Yeah, I'm doing
okay.
biceps.
Can I just watch you do your set?
Yeah.
Hopefully you're doing it correctly. If you're not, then we can adjust it a little bit, and then you do the way I tell you, and you tell me how it felt. Okay?
So you want to see mine first?
Yeah, just do the way. Just train normal, like you normally train. Toby. Do you feel your biceps now? Do you feel them?
Yeah,
Are they
I feel
burning? No, the way you're saying it is not. I was expecting you to say, yeah, I feel them, because you've done quite a lot of reps, all right?
Right.
All right, two things. You have good genetics, okay?
Right.
So your biceps are quite good. How many sets totally do you do for your biceps every time you train? How many total sets? How many
So
exercises?
I'll do about six sets like that.
6 sets like this,
Yeah.
and how many exercises do you do?
Exercise, different types.
Yeah.
I use that bar as well. I do the triceps and biceps.
No, but when you're doing, okay.
Dumbbells as well.
So for biceps, you do about what total amount of sets for biceps? What, 20 sets?
About 20.
20 sets, all right. Well, if I had to told you, if I told you that by even just doing 8 sets total,
Yeah.
you get more stimulation in your biceps, less energy utilized, and less problems, because the way you're doing it,
Yeah.
you're going to end up creating, as you get stronger and bigger as well, you're going to create a problem with your tendons because you're using that too much.
Too much, okay.
Yeah. I mean, your biceps are incredible. You've got incredible biceps, but imagine if you did it right.
Yeah.
Because when you finished your set, you said, I felt it, but you didn't say, oh yeah, I really felt it,
No,
did you?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, sure.
so can we change the weight from 15 to 10 kg?
10, yeah.
All right, and then you're gonna do it the way I tell you,
Yeah.
okay? All right, let's just get 10 kg and put on the bar. Take the 15 off. First of all, in reality, okay, we're gonna stay with the same bar, but for biceps, it's better if you use a straight bar,
Yeah.
okay? Because when you're using an easy bar, your grip is at this angle. When it's at this angle, you're utilizing more this muscle instead of the bicep, okay? But we still do it the same way for now. Did you do it wide? We do it wide, okay? So I want you to go up slowly and down slowly, all the way. Up and down, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want you to swing. I don't want you to throw it down or throw it up. I want you to, your biceps to do the work. Okay, don't forget, we dropped the weight by 5.
Right.
I want you to go straight. Yeah, okay. Slowly, down. Tell me when they start burning. You see, you already started swinging. Tell me when they're burning you. They're burning already. See, because you got incredible biceps, you got genetically, your biceps could be unbelievable. Look, you done 6 reps, and look when you finish your set. If you need more, if anybody needs more proof about training, this is the proof now. Somebody that's genetic, he felt it more because genetically his biceps, his motor neurons are very, very well connected, okay? So everything he did, look, we dropped the weight by 50%, by 35%. You did 1/3 of the amount of reps. You utilized less energy.
Yeah, but it's more painful.
But it's more painful. That means you created more stimulation. And this is the way you should apply everything.
Everything.
This is the proof. I'm so glad you, give me your hand, give me your hand. Thanks, Toby. The reason why you've got those biceps is because of your genetics, not because of the training you've been doing. But imagine now, if you train correctly for the next year, 1 year,
Yeah, but then
and you do the same thing on everything. You see, that's the true weight that your muscles were lifting. That wasn't, your muscles were not lifting that way.
yeah.
Momentum in your back and your whole body was lifting that way. But you're doing biceps. You're not doing back and everything else. And once you utilize that for every single body part that you're doing, you'll be a champion within a year. The only person here, the only live entity here that will tell you the truth is your biceps. What did your biceps tell you? That's the answer. You see, when somebody says, whoa, how do you define a perfect set? That was a perfect set because we got the right weight, you did it the right way, and you didn't have to do 10 and 12 and 15 reps to create that burning sensation. You got it at quite a low reps.
I'm gonna stick to this one.
No, but let's utilize that in your other exercises. It doesn't matter what it is, chest, back, shoulders, everything. Forget about it. You see, this is the problem we have, okay? Because we've been taught how to train by blind people, and the blind have been leading the blind. So people going to the gym and they throw the weights up. Nobody tells them anything. Nobody says, hang on a minute, that's the wrong way. But people get into bad habits and they just can't come out of it because you're used to doing that way. Now, going down to that way psychologically is a bit, you feel, but you shouldn't worry about everything else. All you should be worried about, what is those big guns are telling you?
Do into that.
You're going to get, if you train correctly, within a year, you'll be twice the size you are now. I guarantee you now. Because genetically, you're more gifted than I am, genetically. If you done the amount of training that I've done, you'll be 3 times the size that I am.
I'm going to stick to this one.
Okay. Thanks for watching another episode of The Gym. For more information, go to lamuscle.com and then you get all the information that you need regarding the programs.